Hi guys, welcome to my channel. As you can see, I have done a super purple look today. Just was feeling the purple, it's my favourite colour. I've even got the nails to match. I hope you love this look as much as I do. It's amazing and I really hope you enjoy the tutorial. I had a lot of fun doing this look, obviously with the sparkle of the glitter eyeliner and the amazing purple highlight. Thank you, Anastasia Beverly Hills. And like I say, I really hope you enjoy it, guys. See you later. Bye. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for this look, as you can see, I've already done my brows. I've used the Freedom Brow Pomade in medium brown and soft brown to achieve those. I'm now taking the NYX Dark Circle Corrector in Fair and using that in my inner corners. And then the NYX HD Eye Primer to prime my eyelids as well. And now I'm going to just blend it all out with a beauty blender and set that with my Morphe brush. I'm not too sure which one it is. I'm going to set that using that brush with the RCMA No Colour Powder. As you can see, I'm just dabbing it on. I don't want to rub as that will take away any product that was on my eyes. And now I'm going to take the NYX eyeshadow single, in Coquette, that's the shade name. And I'm going to take this big fluffy blending brush by NYX as well. I'm depositing most of the product on the outer corner and then I'm going to blend it out over the upper crease area and right into the middle corner. As you can see, I'm just adding a little bit of product at a time. I'm dipping my brush into the product several times because I want to build up on the colour as opposed to putting a lot on and then finding it really difficult to blend it all out. So once I'm happy with one eye, I'm going to move on to the other. As you can see, I'm kind of doing windbreaker motions and also like going in circles as well. That is just the best way to kind of blend it all out, doing a mix of the two. Now I'm going to go into my wonderful Power of Makeup palette. I can't believe I own this. I'm going to take the shade Ivy and I'm going to use this on a flat brush just to highlight my brow bone area. This palette is, oh my god, amazing! The colours are absolutely fantastic. They are so blendable, so pigmented, and the selection is great. I am now going to take a Morphe eyeshadow single in the shade Aphrodite. It's a lovely light purple colour. It's just perfect in the crease. It's just basically to deepen up that crease area. Just make it a wee bit more purple because the Aphrodite shade is kind of like a cool toned brown with like a grey undertone, if that makes any sense. So this just kind of makes it a wee bit more purple, which is what we need for this look. So again, I'm just doing what I did before in the same area. And now I'm going to take the Morphe Gel Liner in Slate and I'm going to pack that on my lid with a small flat synthetic brush. I'm going to put it on right near my lower lash line and then I'm going to, with what little product I have left on my brush, I'm going to make it go higher and higher and blend it out. Again, this is just an easy way to not get too much product in the crease and just make it so blendable. It just makes it so easy. And then I'm going to take a pointed bullet kind of crease brush, if you will, to kind of blend that out. Now this is a little bit tricky, a little bit difficult because it can dry, so it does take a wee while to blend out, but you will get there. Just be patient. Yeah, keep on going back between both eyes just to kind of make it so it's like perfect and just make sure it's all even. And I'm also going to take a Morphe M139 brush with that Aphrodite colour once I have done that, just to help with the blending. Just going over that black edge just to kind of smooth it all out. We don't want any harsh lines. This is the Morphe 35P palette. I'm taking that bright purple darker shade. Again, just putting that over the light purple and the black, kind of where the two meet together, just to kind of help it all smooth out and be quite seamless and blended, and again, no harsh lines. So again, I'm going back and forth. I'm only adding a little bit of product each time. It's so much easier that way to just blend everything out and make it so it doesn't look like you've got a bruised eye. I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to use, again in the Power Makeup palette, Wham Bam which is this lovely purple shade. It's probably like one of my favourite shades of purple ever. It's just like, it's not too dark, it's not too light, it's just a really good shade, and it's also got a shimmer in it as well. And I'm just going to put that over where we put the black base just to help it pop and stand out. So I initially use my finger and then I go in with a flat brush, just because both finger and brush kind of deposit the product onto your eye a different way, with different intensities and pigmentation. So I like to use a bit of both just to make sure that it's all even on my eyelid and that it's truly pigmented like it absolutely is. And again, just to blend it out, I'm going to take a Morphe B42 brush, again just with a little bit of product on it just to make it all stand out. And again, just need to take your time, just making sure that everything is absolutely blended to perfection. And now I'm taking a black kohl liner. I'm not too sure what this one is, I think it's from Avon. And I'm just going to use that to do my kind of, is it tight line, waterline, upper waterline, tight line area. Again, just to kind of make it truly black at the eyelashes and just to make sure that you don't see any skin popping through, as this is a smoky eye. This is really difficult, and I poked myself in the eye a couple of times. And now for a bit of sparkle, I'm taking this sleek liquid liner in the glittery grey shade. They've only got the two, I believe. I could be wrong about that, but I'm taking this glittery one. To be honest, I would not recommend this product if you're wanting to use it as an eyeliner like I did in this video. You just have to dip the brush in it far too many times. A lot of product doesn't really go in the brush, and I also found that it kind of irritated my eyes a wee bit. I do still love this eyeliner though. I use it to create glitter brows. So for like New Year's or for like a really extravagant party, I will use this eyeliner in my eyebrows to make them all glittery. But for an eyeliner as it's supposed to be, I wouldn't really use it. I'm now using my NYX More to Love mascara. I've used it so many times that all the writing is now starting to come off it. I'm just going to use a wee bit just as we're putting on falsies. I don't like caking my eyelashes in mascara when I'm wearing falsies, just because to me it ruins the look a wee bit. I'm having a wee dance. I was listening to music while filming this. I'm now wiping away any excess product we have from under our eyes, like fallout powder and stuff, with the big fluffy brush, and I'm using the Revlon Colour Stay foundation. It's the matte one, and this is in the shade Ivory. And I'm putting that all over my face using a brush first, just to get the product on. And because brushes leave streak marks, I will then, after this, blend it out with my beauty blender. I'm using the Real Techniques beauty sponge for this. Just making sure that it's all even and blended out, and to make sure that all those brush streak marks have disappeared. I can't find a good foundation brush like to blend out foundation. Do you guys have any suggestions? Now I'm going to take the NYX HD Concealer Wand in the shade 02 Fair as well. I'm just going to put this where I want to kind of create a highlighted effect, so under my eyes, on the bridge of my nose, kind of my cupid's bow, and on my chin and my forehead, and then I'm going to blend that out with the same Real Techniques sponge. I'm going to then dip that sponge in a massive amount of RCMA No Colour powder, and I will use that to set my under eyes as well. And I will also do that whole baking technique under my eyes, on my nose, kind of my forehead, my chin, anywhere basically that you put concealer. So if you kind of put concealer under where your contour would be, you would do it there as well, just to kind of set the concealer and make sure that it doesn't budge throughout the day and doesn't crease and go all like And I'm going to use a big fluffy brush and use the same powder and set my whole entire face. And this was when I got a big pile of powder on my neck and had to just brush it all away. I like a really super matte finish to my face, so I cake my, cake's not probably the right word, but I like use a ton of powder to kind of make myself look really super matte, because that's just how I like my makeup. But if you don't really like that kind of matted effect, you don't have to set your whole face, but it does make your makeup last longer if you do. So having a wee dance along, again listening to some music. I'm now going to take the bronzer from the Power of Makeup palette, which is called Chocolate Soleil, and by the way, it does actually smell like chocolate. Can't quite believe it, but it smells so good. And then I'm going to use the NYX HD blush in taupe to contour. So I bronzed, now I'm contouring, again just to deepen that up as well. And I'm going to use the double-ended number 7 brush, sorry that took a while. Double-ended number 7 brush just to contour, putting that on the lower part of the bronzer, my forehead, underneath my chin, and I'm going to use a smaller, fluffy, kind of angled brush to contour my nose. And then I put too much on, silly me! So I try to blend it out with the brush, and then I get the fluffier end of the double-ended brush that I used before with powder on to try and kind of blend it out and make it a little less dark on my nose. It can be a little bit difficult to contour your nose, but you just have to be careful. Practice makes perfect, and sometimes you put some on and it doesn't even look like you're wearing any, but it just takes time. I'm now going to use that Coquette eyeshadow and just run it along the whole entire of my lower lash line and kind of smoking it out and blending it out as well. And then I'm going to just make sure it's all blended, and then I'm going to take the purple colour Wham Bam again, and I'm going to take a Morphe B16 brush, and I'm putting it as tight to my lash line, to my lashes rather, that I can. Again, just kind of smoking it out, blending it out, but not going further than that Coquette colour. I came up with a brilliant idea while I was doing this. I've got a purple eyeliner, so I put that in my waterline as well. And I'm using this Better Than Sex mascara that you get with the Power of Makeup palette. It's in a purple shade, which is pretty awesome. So again, I'm putting that on my lower lashes. I'm now going to take the pink blush from this palette. Can you tell I love this palette? It's absolutely amazing. This is called Justify My Love. I'm going to be using that to give myself a nice colour to the cheeks. I'm now going to be taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills Moonshine Glow Kit, and I'm going to take Purple Horseshoe. It's a really deep colour, so you have to be careful like how much you put on, because you want to glow to the gods, but you don't want purple on your cheeks. So it's a great colour. Obviously just be aware that it is such a pigmented highlighter. Putting that on the tops of my cheekbones, down the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, and in the inner corners of my eyes as well as an inner corner highlight. Now going to finish off this look by using Soft Lilac by, again, Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is a liquid lipstick. I'm just putting on a nice light layer first, like just a quite kind of less amount. And I'm also going to be using a small lip brush just to kind of help me get right to the very edges and overline my lips as well. This formula of liquid lipstick is quite thick, I find, so it's really difficult to try and find a nice balance between a really good solid layer so it's not transparent and also not caking on and making it really, really cakey. But after this, that is me enjoyed the look. I hope you like it, guys.